everybody, welcome to Polymer Clay TV. I'm Elisa, and today I am sharing with you this new paint I found called Extreme Sheen. And it's awesome paint. It's by DecoArt, and you can find all the information at decoart.com. There's 12 different colors in this line, and it's a metallic paint with fine pigments, and it just shimmers so beautifully that I had to try it. So I have 6 colors here. They have a really nice copper, and this is it. And this is the piece I did with the copper. So you can see the sheen is just absolutely gorgeous. And there's a purple, which they call amethyst. And I thought a tone on tone would be absolutely gorgeous, and I really think it is. As you can see here, it's the purple on the Wisteria Primo brand clay, and it's just beautiful. So that's that. And this is silver, and they call it sterling silver. And I love the way that looks. I love it with the silk screen. This is one of our new silk screens. And this was an interesting one that I was really interested in trying. It's called Rose Gold, and I really like it. And I think on contrasting colors it's beautiful, but I think it would also be really nice as a tone-on-tone kind of use as well, where you used it with a similar color, like a copper or whatever. I think it's just a beautiful color. So that's that one. And then the reason why I wanted to try this in the first place was for the gold color, because I had used a different brand, which I wasn't happy with. And let me tell you, I am really impressed with this paint, because the thing is, it's not super thick. You know, it's not a full body paint. But it's not overly watery. It is a little bit watery, don't get me wrong. It does have a little watery consistency to it. However, it silk screens beautifully. I didn't have any leakage anywhere like I did with the other brand. That was more of a fluid that I used, but this is, you know, this is actually paint. So whatever color's in here is whatever's going to show up on your piece, and really it silk screened really well. I was impressed with it, because I wasn't sure at first, you know, the thickness, if it would work, but it worked out really well. So this is the gold on another one of our new silk screens, the Nouveau Rose. It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And I had done a video with the other brand on Polymer Clay TV on a olive color. I forget what that color is on Primo, but it's an olive green. It's actually this color here. And it looks almost identical, you know. This has a little more sheen, which is nice. Obviously, that's why it's called Extreme Sheen. But it still gives you that really classy, fine look, which I really like. So that's that. And then, actually, this I did also with the rose gold, because I really like the rose gold, and I wanted to try it on different colors. And last but not least was the metallic blue, which, it's gorgeous. So I did it on the succulents with the succulent swirl silk screen here. And you can see the sheen as I move it. It's gorgeous. And then I also did it on the Wisteria color clay. And I just fell in love with that as well. I mean, it's gorgeous. All of these metallics were as beautiful as I expected. So I was really happy with them. I was happy how it silk screened. I was happy how it stenciled. The only thing with the stencil was, actually there really wasn't a thing. I did it with a paintbrush. That's how I did the stencil. I didn't squeegee it across. I haven't tried that yet, but I did do it with a paintbrush. So I painted over the stencil, which was this stencil, which is the rings stencil, placed it on, and then just used a paintbrush to paint over that. So you could use a sponge, you could use a paintbrush, you can squeegee it. It really doesn't matter, because the paint was adapting to everything I did with it, which was nice. So let's do something really quick so you can just kind of see the paint in action. Let me move everything out of the way. And we'll pick a color that I think will show up beautifully, which is the blue. And we'll do it on this color clay, which is, I believe, Mai Tai, or in that family there. So let me just quickly condition this clay. And actually, while I'm doing that, let me show you these shrines. This is just a little hint. We have put our June box on sale. It's the Create Along box, and you can find it at createalongbox.com. And our theme this month is shrine. So this is just a little teaser. So just be warned, that's a little teaser. So let me just roll this out so I can get a nice shape. And I actually, when I'm conditioning my clay, I roll it and then I stretch it to kind of the shape I want, and then I'll run it through my pasta machine. So let me do that. Heck, I get it to number 1 before I even run it through the pasta machine. So anyways, there's that. Let's do this rings. And I'll put that on there. I always roll my stencil into my clay. And so now you'll get to see the consistency. And you know what? Let's do it this time with the card. If you've received these cards, you may not realize they're for silk screening or stenciling. That's what we had them made for. So you can kind of just see. I don't know that this would be the best method because you pull off a lot of paint when you're doing it with this. So it might be better to do it with a sponge, which I happen to have right here. So sponging, I think, is the better way to go with this than the credit card. There you go. Because then you won't get the full coverage you want if you use the card, which I didn't think about prior. But you see, that's the consistency of the paint. It's not super thin, it's not super thick, and it just works well. So let's lift this up and get the big reveal. Voila! How gorgeous is that? How gorgeous is that paint? I absolutely love it. And this blue is just blowing my mind. It's heavily pigmented, so it shows up really nice. You can use it on contrasting colors. You can use it on tone, and really just have a blast with it. So I hope you will enjoy playing with this clay and the paint. I used Primo clay today and Extreme Sheen paint from DecoArt. Check them out at decoart.com and you'll get to see, I think there's 12 different colors in the line, which is a nice selection. And also, I believe they sell them at Hobby Lobby if you want to find them locally. Okay, thanks so much for joining me and have fun.